for what was to follow, because when Teddy gets passionate about something, he's incredibly passionate about something.
You are, Teddy?
To be fair.
Yeah. And so what did you do next?
I collected all these tubs. I set up some collection points. I told everyone that I know.
You know, he's got some great ideas, and the school community have really got behind him, and friends and family, and then they tell the next person and they tell the next person. And we also, you did some videos, Teddy, didn't you?
Yeah.
And different small businesses. Teddy's made some posters that we've put up. He's been leafleting around our local area to try and raise awareness for it, really.
What did your friends think when you started collecting all these tubs?
I think I was crazy.
Right? But you just kept going.
Yes.
And I guess that's how it is sometimes when you're trying to do something different. People might think you're crazy, but you just have to keep going.
Yeah.
And Teddy, have any of your friends joined in to help you?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you guys like a bunch of superheroes trying to recycle tubs?
Yeah. Yes, clearly.
And if you could pick a superhero name, what would it be?
Teddy Tubs.
Teddy Tubs. I love it. So how many tubs did you collect?
2,598.
Wow. Wow. Did anyone help you collect all those tubs? Because there's so many.
My granddad said, because we couldn't fit all of them in our house, so we put them at our granddad's work.
Now, what happens to them next? Where are they going?
To a special recycling centre.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get chopped up and be recycled.
So actually, Teddy wants to go directly to the companies and maybe start campaigning about them changing what they're made of in the first place.
Teddy, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A marine biologist.
Amazing. Why?
Because I really like underwater animals.
Are you worried about plastic in our oceans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Turtles are thinking upside down plastic bags are jellyfish.
Teddy, what is your message to everyone who's listening to this?
It's never too late to make a change. Everyone can help and make a difference. We have one world and we need to look after it. Stop littering and recycle more.
Amazing. And Teddy, now I have a big question for you. Do you think kids can help to fix our world?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you, Teddy and Mommy, very much for sharing that with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Teddy, who's saving the plastic tubs, the fishermen who are fishing plastic out of the sea, and the bus stop boys cleaning their streets. It's a good example that small ideas can still make a difference. That's all we have time for today, but before we finish, let's talk about you. A few weeks ago, after a program that we did about ways to save money, I asked you if you have any money-saving tips, and I really enjoyed going through some of your messages and emails. One listener said that they save money by avoiding restaurants, and Jose Luis from Mozambique in Africa said that his tip for saving money is to put coins in a safety deposit box in his house every single day. Someone else said no tips to share, just a tragedy. I know exactly what you mean. For anyone who missed that episode, all you need to do is search for Making Money Go Further from People Fixing the World, wherever you get your podcasts. Also, you could always send us feedback by sending a WhatsApp message or voice note to the number +44 8000 321 721. I will be back next week with more great ideas. Until then, thank you for listening.
This is the BBC World Service, where Astudestra Ajengrastri is looking at the plan to save Jakarta.
10 million people, including me, call Indonesia's capital home, but it's overcrowded, gridlocked, polluted, and the fastest sinking city in the world.
At the moment, we just rely on this seawall, which is now even leaking, right? So, where to go from here?
Part of the solution is to ease pressure on Jakarta by moving 2 million people to a brand new capital city, Nusantara, more than 1,000 kilometers away in the rainforest of Borneo.
We start a new beginning. of our country development.
Can this ambitious plan work?
Saving a Sinking City, Jakarta, at bbcworldservice.com/documentaries or wherever you get your BBC podcasts.
Coming up, all eyes on the Wall Street opening after a big down day on share markets on Monday. Investors are spooked by Donald Trump's tariffs and his talk about the US economy facing what he calls a transition. So are fears of a recession overblown? Or will the president's new threat of doubling tariffs on Canada's steel and aluminium exports spark a new fear cycle on US markets? That's all to come on World Business Report, coming up after the news.
BBC News with Danielle Jałowiecka. President of the Philippines, Ferdinand Marcos, says the former president, Rodrigo Duterte, is being taken to the Netherlands after he was arrested on an international warrant. He's been charged by the International Criminal Court with crimes against humanity in relation to his deadly war on drugs that began in 2016. Armed militants in Pakistan have stormed a train with hundreds of passengers on board and have taken hostages. The driver is among those injured. A security operation is said to be underway against the gunmen in Baluchistan province.